Are you hearing me loud and clear? Okay, I hope I should be a little clearer now. Good morning. Thank you very much for coming out this morning. It's a very important moment, not just for the Ministry of Education, but for all of Guyana, as we get ready to give to you the 2016 report for the National Grade 6 Assessment, written in April of this year. We'd also like to bid in a very special way a warm welcome. I know it was raining in the capital city, so a warm welcome to those who are tuning in on the simulcast of the National Communications Radio and Television Network. We're also streaming live on the Ministry of Education website on the New Source Guyana Facebook page. So we welcome not just those of you here this morning, but those of you online, in Guyana, out of Guyana, in the diaspora, wherever you are. It's a beautiful Tuesday. We're fresh back after a holiday, a long weekend, and we hope you're all prepped, raring, and ready to go this morning. Education is not something that we need to fight over. A solid education system benefits everyone. Education is the foundation of what we do and what we will do. Those words sound familiar to you? Well, they were uttered by the Honorable Minister himself about a year ago when he launched the Commission of Inquiry into the education system. And so it's my pleasure now to invite the Honorable Minister to come forward. He will deliver first the first part of the 2016 report for the NGSA.
Thank you very much. Please sit. I know that you and the children and the parents have been waiting with bated breath for the announcement of the examination results. And I'm going to begin by announcing the Grade 6 Assessment 2016 as presented by the Superintendent of Examinations. The results of the National Grade 6 Assessment, NGSA, written on the 27th and 28th of April 2016, are being released to schools. 14,386 candidates wrote the assessment. The results being released give a report on the candidates' performance at National Grade 6 Assessment. The NGSA results will be available online from 5 p.m. this evening. Parents and students are advised to log on to the Ministry of Education website, education.gov.gy. The candidates' timetable will provide the necessary information to access these results. The Ministry of Education has commenced its collaboration with the Caribbean Examinations Council, CXC, to improve the quality of all primary grade assessments. The objective of this consultation is to ensure that all assessments conform to regional and international test development and administration standards and expectations to facilitate consistent, reliable measurement and tracking of pupil performance. Teachers, subject specialists, and test development officers from Guyana would have developed all items for the 2016 NGSA with the technical guidance of CXC, addressing key areas such as item construction, weighting of items, sampling, and other psychometric elements. Areas tested for each subject were in mathematics, knowledge, algorithmic thinking, reasoning, science, knowledge, comprehension, application, social studies, knowledge, conceptual understanding, use of knowledge, English language, reading, comprehension and vocabulary, structure and mechanics, content, focus, vocabulary, language, and organization. The highest possible standardized scores obtainable were mathematics, 162, English, 138, social studies, 134, and science, 149. The highest possible total score obtainable was 583. I want to turn now to give you some idea of the overall subject analysis. The performance in English language and social studies has been consistent with previous years. Mathematics and science in 2016 fell below that of previous years. The analysis is currently being conducted to ascertain the specific areas in which pupils experience the greatest difficulty. The Ministry of Education has made concerted efforts to include items that would stimulate critical and higher level thinking. The analysis of the 2016 assessment results will have deep implications for the instructional approaches adopted by teachers going forward. The practices of drilling and teaching to the test that had been adopted over the years will do little to benefit pupils in this new dispensation. Work will be continued throughout the system to ensure that teachers focus on fully teaching the appropriate concepts and raise pupils' competence levels rather than employing the antiquated traditional approaches. I'm going to read now the names of the pupils securing the highest marks by subject. English language, Annalisa Charles from Leonora Primary, Jordan Nelson from New Guyana School, Marissa Mal from Providence Primary, Latani Schultz from St. Teresa Primary. I'm sure I'm going to mispronounce this. Bailamati Harnath from Success Elementary. Mathematics, Aryan Singh from Dharmik Ramakrishna. Social Studies, Aryan Singh, Dharmik Ramakrishna. Science, Anandi Dayaram from Valmiki Vidyalaya. Raul Nichols from New Guyana School. Mohammed Hassad from the Al-Ghazali Islamic. President's College is one of the A schools in Region 4. Non-residential places are awarded to candidates in Region 4 from Mahika to Cummings Lodge, who will have attained a minimum score of 493 marks. Residential places are offered to candidates from Regions 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, who have attained scores of 493 marks and above. A total of 225 candidates from schools in Regions 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are eligible for entry into the school. I'm going to ask the Chief Education Officer to go through the details of the regions.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. It's important to note that the Ministry of Education will be holding widespread consultations in relation to the dissemination of the Grade 6 assessment results in the future, to adopt what we hope would be the most beneficial means of presenting this data in the interest of our pupils and their academic futures. We will now read the candidates, the top 3 candidates by region. Region 1, Chandy Rodriguez, Santa Rosa Primary, awarded Santa Rosa Secondary. Naoa Wells of St. Mary's Primary, Northwest Secondary, and Julia Gonzalez of Santa Rosa Primary, Santa Rosa Secondary. Region 2, Yuvendra Singh of Suddy Primary gained 553 marks and was awarded a place at Queen's College. Yogita Sukra of Queenstown Primary gained 546 marks, also at Queen's College. Devanjali Ramkelawan of Tamut Mana Primary earned 542 marks and was also awarded a place at Queen's College. Jonathan Ganga in Region 3 of Lenora Primary earned 560 marks and was awarded a place at Queen's College. Brianne Boucher of Genesis Early Childhood earned 556 marks and was awarded a place at Queen's College. Luke Mangal of the Academy of Excellence earned 555 marks and was awarded a place at Queen's College. In Region 4, Chelsea Barnes of Success Elementary earned 563 marks and was awarded a place at Queen's College. Helia Agard, also of Success Elementary, 561, Queen's College. And Indi Ramprasad, 560 of Success Elementary, Queen's College. In Region 5, Sandhya Ramu of Blairmont Primary earned 534 marks and was awarded a place at Bishop's High. Sunny Karen of the same school, Blairmont Primary, 530, St. Stanislaus College. Yuvraj Jiwahir of Rosignol Primary, 529, St. Stanislaus College. Region 6, Omish Dial of Port Moran Primary earned 555 marks and was awarded a place at Queen's College. Faria Hafiz, Rose Hall Primary, was awarded a place at Queen's College with 550 marks. And Jonathan Raghubir of Curviton Primary, 546 marks, also at Queen's College. In Region 7, Romel Smith of St. John the Baptist Primary with 526 was awarded a place at St. Stanislaus College. Karina Clemenson of St. Anthony's Primary, 500, 3 Mile Secondary. And Indrani Van Lange of the same school, 493, 3 Mile Secondary. Region 8, Kayla Gomez of Parmakatoy Secondary, 511 marks, awarded a place at St. Joseph's High. Jilly Marcello of Parmakatoy Primary, 457, Parmakatoy Secondary. And Charlie Peters of Madhya Primary, 454, Madhya Primary. Akimo Dementro of Region 9 of Arapaima Primary was awarded a place at Bishop's High with 536. Isharia Richardson, also of Arapaima Primary, 528, St. Stanislaus College. And Jasanyo Fu, 523, of Arapaima Primary, also St. Stanislaus College. In Region 10, Erinilda D'Souza of Regma Primary earned 551 marks and was awarded a place at Queen's College. Jahim Joseph, Royal Halls of Academy, 548, Queen's College. Tiana Kroll, Watukaday Primary, 544, Queen's College. In Georgetown, which is treated separately, Anthony Ferreira of Mays on the 12 earned 568 marks, Queen's College. Aryan Singh, also 568 marks, Dharmik Ramakrishna Primary, Queen's College. Serena Razak, Graham's Hall Primary, 565, Queen's College. And Arun Suknarayan, Dharmik Ramakrishna, 562 marks. We must indicate that we've noted some closure in the gap, the pre-existing disparity between boys and girls, and I will certainly now provide for you the list of our top performers. The top position was shared by Anthony Ferreira of Mays on the 12 and Aryan Singh of Dharmik Ramakrishna Primary with a score of 568 marks. The third position was earned by Serena Razak of Graham's Hall Primary at 565 marks. Fourth position, Chelsea Barnes of Success Elementary. And fifth was Arun Suknarayan of Dharmik Ramakrishna with 562. Helia Agard of Success Elementary gained sixth position. Seventh was Indi Ramprasad of Success Elementary. Justin Sicharan, also of the same school. Jonathan Ganga of Leonora Primary. Devian Nandlal of Mays on the 12, and Lemuel Assing of the New Guyana School rounded out the top 10. We will certainly disseminate press briefing to all of the members of the media, and we would certainly welcome any of your questions at this point. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Olato Sam. And now this is an opportunity for members of the media colleague will be in receipt of the entire compilation to ensure that you get those. So we are prepared now to take your questions as we continue to broadcast live the National Grade 6 Assessment 2016 report and results. Can we give a round of applause, please, for our performers? The schools will be in receipt of the results, and the entire compilation will also be online shortly. So, we're working with good time, 11:25. Do we have any questions pertaining to the report that was just presented? And then just now CEO. Raise your hands and we
There's still a great deal to be done. I know that we are thinking in terms of curriculum reform, both in schools and at the Teachers Training College. And that is because the careful assessment of the content of the curriculum, and my hope is that the lifting of the educational system throughout is going to be curriculum review, the recommendations of the Commission of Inquiry, instruments that we're using to make the kind of assessment that we need, forms that we implement.
Update on COI.
I think it needs a few more months. It's ongoing, and we are as anxious as you are to get.
Thank you very much.
Electronic right up the exams difficulty this see moving forward and this year.
Good morning, everyone. We did not have any major difficulties. Actually, we went through the process. They had many stages of verification and checking until the end when we had our final results. We did our own checks. I would like to say that as of now, we would like to continue the collaboration and for at least another couple of years until we gained all the necessary levels that we would like to have, both regionally and internationally.
So what really took you so long in terms of bringing the results out? We know you mentioned in a release last week that it might have been because the exams are written a couple of weeks behind the original date. But in the past, exams were written before that date and produced much faster the results. So what really took you guys so long in bringing these results forward?
Actually, if you check the time, it's actually consistent with past years. The only difference this year was that, as you mentioned, we wrote the assessment 3 weeks later than the average, and we took the same amount of time, about 8 weeks, to get the results prepared.
If you're doing it electronically, what I'm trying to get at, if you're doing this electronically as against manual, why are you taking the same amount?
Well, it's only one dimension of the assessment that's being marked electronically, paper 1. The same processes need to go through with the manual marking for paper 2, because that is the paper where they write their essays and things of that sort. So that can't be marked electronically. The efficiency that we've gained with the electronic marking has been noted, and we're going to actually employ some of those techniques. But the time in relation to verification and all of the other checks and balances that are required, that is something that we want to really preserve, so that we are assured that we get the best results at the end of this experience.
Okay, we're moving along nicely. Any other questions as we bring to you the report and the results for the National Grade 6 assessment? 14,386 of our brilliant students, the future of our country. They wrote these exams a few months ago and preparing to begin another chapter of their lives. Any other questions from the media before we wrap things up this morning? We'd like to acknowledge, of course, the Superintendent of Examinations, Ms. Sadia Kadir, and the work of her team in preparing. We are now reporting to you this morning, reminding you again, to those schools in particular, the administrators of the schools, that the results are going to be coming to your respective schools during the course of today. The full compilation will be available on the Ministry of Education's website from 17 hours this evening. It's education.gov.gy. But to wrap up our program, I'd like to invite once more Mr. Olatu Sam for his closing remarks, and then we thank you very much for being with us. But first, Mr. Sam.
On behalf of the ministry, we just wanted to thank you all for being part of this press conference. We wanted to extend our sincere appreciation for the hard work that our teachers, pupils, and parents would have put into getting our children ready. And we were just emphasizing the fact that we need to support all of our children and really praise them for their hard work, and ensure that they move on to a successful secondary academic experience. So thank you all for being here. And as we said before, we are going to distribute a press briefing. Thanks again.
Thank you again, Mr. Olatu Sam. Just a reminder, and for those persons who were asking, but didn't ask it publicly, remember the National Grade 2 and National Grade 4 assessments. For this year, the National Grade 6 did not include the Grade 2 and Grade 4. Those exams are still being written, but they are being used for diagnostic purposes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of today's program. Congratulations to our students, our teachers, and to the Ministry of Education on this occasion.